Hi, I'm making bolognese today. Meat sauce, or if you say you just wrote, then it's bolognese, something like that. And just want to say, wish my friend Sadia and Hamza, who become parents today. She's the one who gave me this lovely apron. So anyway, I don't know if she likes bolognese, but maybe her son will. Oh, lovely. It's bound to happen. Okay, I'm back with the bolognese after quite a break because after the earlier part where I show all the ingredients, etc., the stand broke. So I had to cut it out, and now I'm back maybe 2 or 3 weeks later. The young boy has now got a name, Kizzer. I hope I pronounced it right. So, few things might be different, like the tomatoes. Last time I had it puree, this time I just crushed it. Otherwise, I think everything is the same. In this glass, we've got, it's a whiskey glass, but I've got some red wine, cheap red wine just to cook. And this glass is also a whiskey glass, I guess, which has whiskey. Bit of a dull day today after yesterday's defeat in the finals. After a long time, feel bad again, but what the hell? It's only a game, and let's get started. Okay, the oil is pretty hot now. Put it on a medium flame. In go the onion, and let them heat. So, yeah, the onions are sort of heating up. I want them to become a very light brown, which we're almost there. And time to add the garlic. And time to have a sip while the onions and garlic cook. Bit sad yesterday. What a great team we had, and feel bad for Rohit and Shami, who did so much and now will go back without. And Jadeja, I don't think they'll ever get a medal, World Cup winners medal. Well, that's the way it goes. Brian Lara didn't get one. Curtly Ambrose didn't get one. Martin Crowe didn't get one. Add Rohit Sharma to that list. And yeah, things seem cooked enough out here. So in goes the meat. And gas comes to full. Somebody had said that, Samuel Pepys, more people would have read his diary if they could pronounce his name. Like that I feel about bolognese. I'd rather say bolognese because that's Gujarati for say what, and how somebody I know answers the phone every time. He'll pick it up and say bolognese. He supplies my booze. So okay, the water from this, the liquid water, whatever comes out, has pretty much gone. Yeah, as has most of the alcohol in this. So time to pop in the wine. Now I'm going to let it be on high heat and let all the alcohol evaporate. Yeah, if you don't want to use alcohol, then just use vinegar. And yeah, the alcohol smell is pretty much gone. A little bit more, yeah. Okay, the alcohol smell is gone. I'm going to reduce the heat a little bit, and I'm going to add the tomatoes, lots of them. Here goes. All right. and mix it all. Traditional Italian food, right? But tomatoes only got there in the 16th century. Anyway, that's what tradition is about. Okay, back to full. Time to put in some Worcestershire sauce. Yeah. Andaz se should be about 1.5 tablespoons, I guess. I don't have fresh thyme, so what I'll do is I'll add the dry thyme, but a little later. I'm now it's coming to a boil. When it's fully boiling, I'll turn it down, let it simmer covered for as long as I can, about an hour and a half. But I guess 20 minutes is fine because your meat will be cooked and so will your tomatoes. But the longer you cook it, the more it the tastes get more, whatever, improve. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to add some water. This is about maybe 1.5 cups, I guess. And once it's nicely boiling, I'll turn it slow on a very slow flame and then cover and let it cook for as long as I can, about an hour and a half. And last 20 minutes I'll uncover so that I can then get it to the consistency that I want, and then I'll add the salt and Sgt Pepper and all that. Yeah, so we're pretty much ready to now turn down the gas to minimum, cover it, and come back after a drink. Finish this, one more, come stir it up, and again another one. So 2 drinks, I guess, before we get to it. Cheers. Okay, I'm back. I've just poured my 3rd drink. Going slow now. Ice has all melted and all that. So I'm guessing about 1.5 hours. I've just been letting it simmer away. I've added water a couple of times, a little bit. So now, smelling delicious. The whole house has that smell of tomatoes, meat, and a little bit. I couldn't find thyme, so I put a tiny pinch of oregano, maybe a little less than 1/4 of a spoon. Now it's actually looking pretty good. It's time to add the salt and Sgt Peppers. Cue the music. Here goes the salt. To start with, maybe about a tablespoon, and we'll check it out. Sorry. Now the Sgt Peppers comes. Cue the music. About a 1/4 teaspoon there. Alright. Mix it in. And consistency is about right, a little to go. And meanwhile, what I've done is I've made pasta. It's like about 80% cooked. If it says 11 minutes, cook it for about 8 or 9, that kind of thing. Because when it's time to eat, I'm gonna put it all together. But right now, I'll just taste it, and I think we're done. And when we're ready, then I will do the last part of this, which is putting the sauce and the pasta together. Alright, and I will also add the parsley and fresh parsley and Parmesan cheese garnishing when we. Wow, that took some time. I had a couple of drinks, maybe more than that. So थोड़ा इधर उधर होगा. Okay. Time to put it all together. So here goes. I'm going to put the heat to medium low. Okay, so I'm going to I'm cooking now one person's portion, so I guess that should be enough meat. Hungry young man. So, and then I'm going to add a bit of red chilies. Okay, and in goes the pasta, the spaghetti. Because in the meanwhile, while all this was happening, I cooked the spaghetti, but I cooked it to about 80%. Okay, because we're going to do a little bit of cooking here. So there's the liquid from the boil. We boiled the spaghetti and got that, and I'm going to add a bit of that here, so that I'm going to cook the balance 20% of the spaghetti with the meat, so that you get, the meat all over the pasta. If you don't have the time, energy, or inclination, you can just make your spaghetti and pop this over. But if you can, this makes a difference, I think. At least it feels like it makes a difference, no? So now the spaghetti looks pretty done, and the meat all mixed up with it. So now I will finish it with just a little touch of it on top. Okay, and the parsley. Again, mix it all together, and then I'll put it in a plate. I'll grate some parmesan on it, and fantastic. All right, and now when I serve it, and I'll grate some parmesan cheese on it. All right.